Greetings, fam, and welcome back. So, this is August the 3rd. So, the moon has went retrograde again in Taurus. Okay. So, we're dealing with a different kind of energy, but we're going to stay cool. We're going to stay open. We're going to stay in a space where it's all about your truth, you know, and also shrinking yourself to someone else's comfort. See? Belonging. Yeah. Now, how far are you going to go for you to belong? Okay. And finding where you belong. Okay. This is the energy that is a part of the month of August. Oh, they said look at the bottom foundation card. Motivated. Yeah. Staying and being motivated to your true path, as they say, your true north. Okay. So let's dive a little deeper into this and tell me more about this belonging from the collective. What do they need to know about this belonging? Well, that sacred contract. You know, and the bottom foundation card is bold. Step forward. The farther gate. Wow. This is deep. This may be too deep for some people. However, within this sacred contract, now I don't want to get too deep into as deep as going into this contract, but it's been said that you agreed to come here to do something specific at this particular time and space where we are now. Okay. However, emotional attachments and possibly fragments or empty, voided places within us have us doing things outside of our contract for belonging. Okay. I'm going to kind of leave that one right there because I can go deep into that. However, within this beautiful card, and we see these three almost look like angels. This is about motivating yourself to finding out your purpose, your contract, okay? And taking that bold step forward that's meant just for you. Because a lot of times we can rely on others for completion or company or whatever. And that can throw us off of our purposeful path. So let's do some clarifying and see what other energies come out. So this definitely is about you walking in your truth, your power, rewriting your own personal story, having a rebirth of you feeling like, you know what? I've been this way and doing this and that for so long. Now, you know what? I'm going to take some time to figure out who and what I need to know. So this is about walking in your power, standing in your truth. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. What are my seers? Hold on. Okay. All right. So we have oceans of possibilities. Navigate through boundless ocean of possibilities. Speaking about being motivated, taking that bold step forward, where horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. Here you got the path. Okay. That's one clarifier. What else we have? Plan wisely. Cultivate success. Okay. Staying motivated through meticulous research and strategic plotting. Your foresight will unveil new paths. Sacred contract. Moving forward. Oh, just in case you're interested, this is the number 1. This is the number 16. We have 7 and 55. Tide of transition. Okay. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. So, that belonging, staying on your path, not getting distracted just because you're in love. Okay? Love has its place, and the work that you need to do and stay motivated and taking those bold steps forward on your purposeful journey. Yeah. We have inner vision. Cut through the fog of confusion with your power and discernment. Yeah. You got to be discerning. Okay. You got to know when, wait a minute, I'm giving just too much of myself into this energy here. Okay. So, no. Some people in relationships, any kind of relationship, you want to help, you want to be supportive, you want to save them from a path that they're going down when you don't even realize you need to get out of the way, because everybody has their own path and journey to walk. Speaking of walking a journey, one last move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. Yeah. So if you keep saving them, they might not learn the lesson that they need to learn in this path that they need to walk. Okay? And then we have new worlds. There are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. What did I say? Staying motivated. That part right there. Staying motivated. This one. Okay. All right. Any obstacles that need to be addressed for this purposeful change? Okay. You got to be open to change. Okay. All right. Bottom foundation card is grief. Wow. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Yeah. That's about staying motivated. And within this grief, hold tight. Okay. So when we look at this message of grief, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Yeah, because there's a lot of times when, yeah, people don't appreciate what you do until you're gone. And that might need be the path, one last move that somebody needs to make for them to understand how special you are. Embrace the ideas of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. Yeah, going with the flow, not pushing, not trying to force something that is not flowing, you know, because you can try and love someone, but if they don't accept it or won't let you, then it just brings in a lot of heartache and loss. And that heartache and loss can go on for a long time until somebody finds the balance and the clarity that they need to understand, oh, this person need to go and get them some get right. So I'm going to let them do it. Wow. I got the third eye chakra. Bottom foundation card, partnership and alliances. And I'm feeling the energy that some people really doubt their intuition, you know, that not understanding the power that you have within if you just sit quiet and turn off the outside noise and world and electronics and stuff like that, and just concentrate on your heartbeat, because it's hard. A lot of times it's very difficult for people to meditate because the mind is always racing, always something interesting. 33 3 3. Interesting. Okay, so this door to romance in reverse, this is truly about somebody saying, you know what, I don't want to be locked into this anymore. Okay, yeah, I'm done with this. Someone told me to get the book. Let's see what the book says. This door to romance in reverse. And I was seeing 33 all when I saw it about 3 or 4 times today. That's interesting. Paying attention to synchronicities. So upright is one message. And this is about new beginnings in love. However, with it being in reverse, the card reverse indicates a delay or a disappointment where love is concerned. In a present relationship, it could also be a sign of distance or separation. For some, the door to love may seem to have been shut for a long time, but the energetic universe is always in a state of flow and flux. Speaking about that flow, let me bring this card up here. Yeah. This tide of transition is talked about that flow. Interesting. And within this flow and flux, knowing this, you can work on making changes in your daily life that will bring more love into your experience. Remember to make yourself and your own happiness a priority. Encourage yourself. Wow, motivated. Encourage yourself and always acknowledge how valuable and deserving you are of receiving your own love and that of others. Such choices in your attitude and self treatment will shift any old energy of self dismissal, changing your core consciousness, third eye energy, and all that you attract. So tell the universe you're ready for real love because you're finally willing to give it to yourself first. That part right there. Because what you think of yourself, how you treat yourself, is the energy that you will attract. So if you're self conscious of something, you're going to gravitate towards people that would take advantage of that self consciousness. Okay. So that is what I have for you on this 3rd of August. It's about standing in your truth, staying motivated, balancing your emotions, loving up on yourself, and knowing when a partnership is unequal or when you got to keep giving somebody a helping hand. No, they've got to learn their own lessons. And this person that if you keep helping, they will never understand who they are. Okay. Not to mention, they will always rely on you. And next thing you know, it's a heavy burden. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. So this is about love within yourself and with your significant other. Giving each other room to be who they are. Okay. And like this card says, you've come far on your journey. Keep going. And you will soon see what you have accomplished. And you will feel good about it. So when you love up on yourself, make yourself a priority, that's the energy you attract. Somebody else will make you a priority as well. All right, let me get to this peach cobbler I'm experimenting on. First time I ever cooked a peach cobbler. Until next time, fam, be well and thank you.